University Commission offers full accreditation of 21 programs at Kano University of Science and Technology. Kano State Government reiterates its commitment in tackling global warming. Our weekly guest interview focuses on Zakat al-Fitr, Sittu Shawwal, and the remaining days of Ramadan. Details in a moment. Hello listeners, good evening and welcome to Freedom Global News. Today being Sunday evening, 24th day of April 2022, which is equivalent to 23rd day of Ramadan, 1443 after the Hijrah. My name is Muazu with the details. The National Universities Commission, NUC, has approved a full accreditation of 21 academic programs in 5 faculties at Kano University of Science and Technology, Wudil. Freedom Radio reports that the NUC's substantive credence to the university academic programs came after critical inspection and validation on manpower resources and modern facilities available for training of high-skilled graduates. In a letter of approval dated 14 April 2022 and signed by NUC Executive Secretary Professor Abubakar Abdurrashid through the Director of Accreditation, Dr. Mariam Sili, the Commission says the full accreditation validity is for the next 5 years. Some of the approval academic programs fully accredited according to NUC include agricultural education, education biology, education chemistry, education physics, education geography, health education, human kinetics, and library information science. Others are civil engineering, electrical engineering, food science and technology, urban and regional planning, biology, chemistry, geography, geology, mathematics, microbiology, physics, statistics, and computer science. Meanwhile, the university had earlier secured similar clean bill of health from the NUC for establishment of 14 new academic programs and 1 postgraduate program in the institution. The NUC full-time mode approval for the new program came after successful resources verification conducted by NUC team to ascertain readiness of human and material resources to run the programs. Reacting to the development, the Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Shehu Musa Alaji, says that 100% accreditation of academic program under his leadership is another milestone achievement that will remain in this time. This was contained in a release issued by the spokesman of the university, Saidu Neyahaya, on Saturday, and the Vice Chancellor expresses satisfaction that successes over years, while all dreams come true, not without the support and commitment of the Vista and Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduji and Pro-Chancellor of the university. The Kano State Government has reiterated its commitment to tackle the current global warming crisis this season. The Commissioner for Environment, Dr. Kabiru Ibrahim Gezon, made this known today when a non-governmental organization carried out tree planting in some local government areas in the state. He says the Kano State Government would pay more attention to planting trees on the streets and neighborhoods in effort to tackle global warming.
Our temperatures are ranging from 38, 39, 40, 41, even up to 43 degrees, which is something very unusual in Kano. And all these are as a result of climate change. Because of promotion of degradation of the environment, all these factors join together to escalate the effects of climate change in our environment. So there is definitely the need for all of us to join hands to ensure that we address our environmental challenges.
Mohammed Bello, the project manager at Electric Health Africa, says the tree production will help to ensure a better environment and a better air shaker.
And today we'll be launching this event together with the Kano State Ministry of Environment. Earth Day is a time to turn our attention towards the environment and raise awareness about threats to its well-being, from air pollution, rising temperatures, and climate change. Is invest in our planet. To support this effort, eHealth Africa sees the need to plant 300 trees across 3 locations within Kano Metropolis that need this the most.
During the event, the organization has planted 300 seeds at different locations in Kano State. The global news is coming to you from the News and Current Affairs Division of Freedom Radio 99.5 FM. Many thanks for staying tuned, and now the Freedom Global News continues. The last 10 days of Ramadan are crucial periods to all Muslims around the world. Muslims are encouraged to reflect and redouble their efforts in doing prayers and other supplication to seek for Allah's forgiveness. Freedom Radio discussed with Sheikh Mohammed bin Uthman, an international scholar of high repute on Zakat al-Fitr, Sittu Shawwal, and the remaining days of Ramadan. And here is the interview. Sheikh Mohammed bin Uthman, welcome to Freedom Global News.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My interview with Sheikh today will focus on Zakat al-Fitr, Sittu Shawwal, and the remaining days of the month of Ramadan. Sheikh, what is expected of us at this crucial time of Ramadan?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salam ala nabina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabi ajma'in. I like the way you qualify it, crucial time. Really, the cruciality is crystal clear. Now Ramadan is drawing to conclusion. The curtain are going to be drawn down soonest. What is expected of us is to rededicate our commitment to Allah the Almighty by purifying our hearts, by making our tawheed sound, by keeping the do's and don'ts of Allah the Almighty. In the light of these, we're expected to keep away through these final hours of Ramadan or final last days of Ramadan. Quran should be recited. Sadaqah should be given. Good behavior. One should be truthful, should be honest, should be sincere, should be humble. Try to reach out to his own kid and kid. Let him try to keep away from daily lie. Zina shouldn't be committed, a'udhu billah. You don't send your eyes to things forbidden by Allah the Almighty. Keep your promises, and lot more things to be done in the light of this crucial, as you put it, crucial final days of the month of Ramadan.
What is Zakat al-Fitr?
Zakat al-Fitr is the zakat given out of foodstuff up to 4 or 3 to 4, even though the issue is not restricted to food. There are 3 ahadiths of Ibn Abbas, Ibn Umar, of Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. If you combine them all, one of these ahadiths, they are all reliable. They say the Prophet ﷺ has made Zakat al-Fitr on us mandatory. So we have to know the status of Zakat al-Fitr. It says it is wajib. If it is wajib, nobody should skip it. It should be given. It's givable out of food that people consume. But generally, تخرج هذه الزكاة من غالب قوت عيش البلد. من غالب قوت أهل البلد. It is givable out of the preponderance of what people eat. For example, we consume rice, we consume sorghum, we consume millet, maize, and even gari. That is a staple food. If you go to down south, zakat is to be given out of it, as long as people take it as a food. You see, it says, zakat al-tuhratun lis-sa'im wa tu'matun lil-masakin. It is a means of, let me say, sanctification or purification for those who fast, and as a means of giving food to the indigent, those who don't have means. So that is the cattle fitr. It is to be given before Salatul Eid is done. If it is done after the Eid prayer, which equals to 1 sa'i, Zakat al-Fitr should be given in its own case as well. Zakat al-Fitr should not be monetized. There are some people thinking of giving money in the food item. That is not correct. I know. It is house of the husband and the wife and the 10 children, you are going to give 12 sa per head. The husband, you give 1 sa, which is for Mudu Nabi, on Lagos, for example, and he's still under his own father's tutelage, for example. Zakat al-Fitr can be given on his own behalf. If in his house it is given, in Lagos is given, it's okay. Yakuna hadha nurun ala nur, light upon light. So the size, I have said it. we should try to restrict ourselves to the method given to us by the prophetic teaching.
What is the importance of Sitta Shawwal as being observed by Muslims?
من صام رمضان ثم أتبعه ستا من شوال كان كمن صام الدار. Whoever that fasts Ramadan 30 consecutive days and follows it up with extra 6 days later, it makes it 360 days. It's as good as he has fasted for 1 year. Because al-asharatu al-hasanatu bi-ashra amthaliha. That means if you fast for 30 days, this 30 is times 10. It's going to give you how many days? 300. Plus 6 days, it gives you 360. So it's as good as you fasted for a whole year. So the beauty, the elegance, the eminence, the rewardability can easily be understood in light of that. Sitta Shawwal is very important. A Muslim shouldn't skip it. You see, we shouldn't say in Malikiya they are saying it's makruh. No, that is far-fetched. That cannot be taken into consideration. Okay? Even Malik, rahmatullahi alayhi, preached about the importance of fasting Sitta Shawwal. So forget about that very view. It is sunnah, it is sunnatic. Muslims should do it, unless if the ability is missing there. So it's important, it's rewardable, it's very, very important, and it keeps alive in your mind the spirit of Ramadanic days that has just been passed, gone away. So it's important. We should try and do it. May Allah make us able, capable in maintaining it.
Sheikh, how do Muslims supposed to dedicate the remaining days of Ramadan?
We are supposed to dedicate our times, lives, hours, minutes, seconds in doing goodness. وَافْعَلُوا الْخَيْرَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ. Allah says it. Do good things so that you may prosper. You become triumphant by maintaining congregational prayer. It surprises me. During Ramadan, you see the mosque full to the brim. But unfortunately, this number begins to shrink by the day's count. A'udhu billah. As if we're only Ramadani Muslims. Don't be a Ramadani Muslim. If somebody is only committed to Ramadan, when Ramadan is gone, he goes back to status quo ante. So one is expected to keep the ball rolling, as they say. Allow the message to be full. Read the Quran constantly. Maintain good behavior with your brothers and sisters. Control your eyes. Don't be a liar, because the essence of making Ramadan on us is to inculcate in us the spirit of at-taqwa. Read Quran chapter 2 verse number 1-3. Allah says, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu, kutiba alaykum as-siyamu kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum fawat la'allakum tattaqun. Fasting has been made mandatory on you, just as it was made for those who came before, so that you may learn good consciousness. Now, if the essence is to fear Allah, the fear Allah does not end with the Ramadan. It should characterize your life entirely. So we should rededicate our times, just as we are committed in Ramadan. We should do it also beyond Ramadan and Ramadanic hours and times and days.
How could we evaluate ourselves after Ramadan to understand whether we had an acceptable Ramadan or not?
The ulama are saying somebody can know his Ramadan is accepted if after Ramadan he has maintained those beautiful teachings. If as soon as Ramadan goes away, he discarded those raw things, A'udhu Billah, it's a clear sign his Ramadan is rejected. A'udhu Billah min dhalik.
That was Sheikh Muhammad bin Uthman on the significance of Zakat al-Fitr, Sitta Shawwal, and the remaining days of Ramadan. And this marks the end of today's global news. On behalf of the News and Current Affairs Department, with support of Muhammad Abdul Karim, the entire production team. Once again, my name is Muazu. Have a wonderful iftar and stay tuned for Hausa Virgin Muleka Mugano with Abdul Karim, Muhammad Abdul Karim. Bye for now.